So, we're hanging out at Repticon Reptile Show. Today we're going to be celebrating our friends, some zookeepers and stuff like that. But before we get started, there's some information in the description about a recent fire that happened in somebody's facility. If you want to review that kind of stuff, if you want to check that out, if you can donate, that would be a great deed on your part. But this is the Reptiles With Podcast. Guys, we're celebrating Bryan today.
Yay!
Welcome to the team, bud.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys, Zookeeper Week just passed at the time of this recording. Is there like any information that you guys can share about Zookeeper Week? What really is that? Like, is that like a new thing? Because I feel like this is the first year that I ever see this thing.
No. I'd say every year. Sometimes we get free stuff. Like one year, I got free Crocs with like crocodile scoots on it. And like, I don't know, we don't do much other than we get free stuff at work. Like this whole week, we just got free food. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got food. We got Chick-fil-A. We got, Publix. We got Domino's.
That's all we got.
Damn.
That's all we got like that.
Damn.
We got free food all day. Like even at the actual like restaurant and grill that they were there, we had free food. But hey, it's new to me. What Zookeeper Week, bro? I think we're 3 months into this, and we're already celebrating the job. I think that's pretty cool. Cool. So,
Perfect timing.
perfect timing,
Good
literally.
timing getting in. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. And besides that, like I guess they go and highlight overall what we do, and it's cool to reflect on that. And just after 3 months being here, and I'm sure how long you been doing this? Like 5 years, 10 years?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Like, total, like 6 years, if I count Gatorland.
Yeah.
So 6 years around.
So, like, yeah, it's cool to reflect on it, because, once you're there, they're actually labeling you as zookeeper. I don't think I go home and say, hey, I'm a zookeeper at the end of the day, but then that day, like, it made it feel kind of real, you know what I mean? Like, it reassured me that, I am a zookeeper, what? So,
I had the same realization, too, because, like, goddamn.
Yeah, dude.
I had the same realization. Like, wait, I work at a zoo now. Like, just recently, it came into mind, like, when people ask what I do, I can say zookeeper, and I don't feel like I'm lying.
yeah.
I'm like, all right.
So it's funny that Eric says that, because like, we'll ask him about like his job and how he's doing, and like yesterday he was telling me, he's like, it's like he has no bad things to say about this thing. He's like, I'm so happy, like it's everything I ever wanted to do. He's like, I can't believe that I get to do this. He's like living like a dream for him and stuff like that.
It's pretty cool. Like, I didn't really have like a big...
Yeah,
I
there we
didn't
go.
really
Sorry,
have
guys.
a clear vision of what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to do something in this realm, and I did take advantage to do something completely new. Because like we all do reptile stuff. You guys work Crocs and snakes and all that stuff.
He does a bird now.
Whoa, what bird do you have?
I'm jealous as hell.
Well, right now I'm working with, not only reptiles, but also working with bird of prey, the Eurasian eagle owl.
Badass.
I think it's pretty cool. I never expected to work with anything outside of reptiles, but you never want to limit yourself. You never know what you're going to be good at, and you never know where you're weak at, but you can improve on in a moment in time. So working with the owl was cool, and it's still a learning process. I'm learning about him, he's learning about me, and it's very different. And I think it's all patience overall what really gets the people, because those birds, man, like they want it their way. But it's cool, like to see something fly towards you. You of course have to wear a glove and all that, but those things are powerful.
I
and
definitely
impressive.
think like the biggest new thing for me is just the brains of all these new animals. Because like with reptiles and stuff, I'm not saying that they're smart to an extent, but they're a lot easier to read. You can socialize and train them a lot easier than you can like a mammal or a bird. So it's like that's probably been like the coolest thing that I've been getting used to now with all that stuff. It's really crazy, kind of scary too, but in a good way. In a good way.
Yeah, I think just seeing the comparison between what you deal with and then what I deal with, at the end of the day, you can still see very close similarities, but you jump from reptiles to mammals, back to birds, and then you go through all the types of mammals. Everything is so different. Everything just has a different way of thinking, and there's different precautions you got to take. There's a just different mindset you got to do. When we have to interact at work, that's really cool. Like I think, we both go into one area of the job where it's like we're gonna see each other, right? And right now, since we don't work in the same department, I still want to see my boy every now and then. So every time I see Eric, and we get to collab,
a little crossover episode.
Yeah, like exactly like a crossover.
I missed
episode.
the crossover episode.
Yeah, and for you guys that don't know, Eric and I, Chuck over here, and Yosh, we all shared a similar workplace at some point in time. So we've worked with each other. We're co-workers. Now we're friends. And then Eric and I and Chuck are back to co-workers.
So it's pretty sick.
Yeah. So
it's pretty sick.
Crossover episodes are fun. I'll say that much for sure.
Man.
I'm the odd man out here. I full-time work outside of reptiles. I am not a zookeeper, but we could also celebrate me. I'm kind of like a zoo animal.
Keep at home.
Yeah, I guess.
Animals are outside. That's zookeeping.
I
do that shit for fun. We got to do it because we got to make bread.
Yeah.
A little bit of bread, but
A little bit.
It's there.
Yeah. What is like the most fulfilling part of the job?
Good question.
I got to think about that. You got something?
So the most fulfilling part of the job for me is like succeeding at like projects that you put in your mind. So like something I did the other day is like a lot of people that like breed Crocs and stuff, they always go, "Oh, don't count your eggs before they hatch," or whatever. And I count them every time. And every time I'm right, I just yell at these fuckers. I just yell at everybody. So the most fulfilling thing is like proving myself right, and then yelling at everybody is part two for sure. I'm always yelling. I think you correct me if I'm wrong. It's a different vibe. It's a different me when I'm at work.
Yeah, I feel like every time I go into work, I'm like, yo, who's working? And when you're at work, I think you're like the most yourself I've ever seen you, for sure. You feel very, very like I don't know, like I see all the wave of every time I'm like talking to you. Before I was like, he has his own life out there, and there's probably like some stuff that I don't get to know about your experience. And once we started working, I was like, no, this guy, like that's just how he is, bro. But it's amplified. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, it's amplified. You're in your natural environment. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's how I really feel. So that's cool. It's cool to definitely see you work, bro. So
it's weird,
cool. And especially with the eggs, I feel like that's like your stuff. Like, like at the end of the day, I feel like that's where you're
I'm Eggman.
Dude, you're like a breeder at heart. You want to buy some racks from me? You want to buy some racks,
put the Crocs in it. I could incubate eggs in those racks, bro. Straight up. Yeah, I could put like 30 eggs from one Croc.
I'm starting to incubate my turtle eggs in the racks that I don't use anymore.
That's funny. Yeah. That's what those should be used for, honestly.
Yeah.
Make those incubators.
Industrial incubator, dude. Yeah, what about you? What's like fulfilling for you, bro?
Definitely like the projects, like you said, are some of the craziest things. But I feel like at my last position, I really learned everything. Like I got to the point where I was there, I knew everything, something new came in and I was already researching it before it even got there. And once it got there, I felt like it was the same thing over and over again. I worked in a smaller version of zookeeping, if you will, a certain type of shop, right? And it was just based around maintenance and selling reptiles. So
a reptile shop?
Yeah. Whoa. You don't have to say that now. So we worked at a reptile shop.
That was so funny. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And it's cool. It's cool at the end of the day. But now I feel like I kind of figured everything out. I've been keeping reptiles since I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? I have a 10-year-old bearded dragon. I have an 11-year-old ball python. Like, I feel like I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, right? I've been here for a while, and I needed a change. Even though I just worked in that store for like 2 years, it still felt like I peaked and I needed something new. So going to like a zoo and learning more stuff, it really opened my eyes. So the learning aspect is really the part.
I kind of want to talk about that for a second and I know that since I worked a lot with you at the reptile shop, and I would say because I consider when you and the other two guys started there, that was like the next gen. Yeah. That, when we were kind of like in between like coworkers and Tyler was there for a little bit, and then there was but when it was like the big change with 3 new people, that was the true next gen, right? And I always said it, and it's not a slight to the other guys, and I know Conception said the same thing. I believe you said the same thing, but you were the one that stood out the most. I didn't know if we like ever expressed that to you, but we were like he has the thing, and we didn't know. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So we always knew that like whatever it is that you were gonna do next, like it was like you were ready to follow the whatever. We knew that you being at that place was temporary. You were studying a lot. You're in school. You seemed very responsible. And even though, like, you were just the one that stuck out a lot.
Hey, no, yeah, I appreciate that, man. I think we might have had a conversation at one point, and it was like, oh, y'all had gone to lunch, and y'all had a reflection on the new team, right? And I think you did tell me, you're like, hey, man, like, we kind of have a lot of hope in you, right? And I was like, cool, like I appreciate that. I always try to work hard in every job I had, and this is the reptile shop was the first animal job I had, so passion and then work ethic together, I feel like I really wanted to show you guys what I could do, and you guys are super cool. I watched the podcast before I even started work at. I remember that. I didn't even know it was a thing, and then I watched the podcast and I was like, oh, there's a reptile store in Orlando, and yeah.
So what he's saying is that the reason why he worked at the shop was because of the podcast.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah.
Even at Wild Florida, you're doing good, bro.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Yeah.
Same with you, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You gotta tell us what's what would I say? The redeeming thing.
Redeeming. Huh?
What was the word that I used? What was
Fulfilling.
it? The fulfilling.
Well, first of all, well, no, I think we already mentioned it.
What?
I work with the hoof stock.
Yeah.
So I work with everything that's got horns, hooves, and is angry and eats plants, which is
Dangerous
really
mammals.
awesome. What I think is hilarious, though, is the switch that you guys have when you guys go out there and have to interact with the animals that I work with compared to like what you guys work with.
What the fuck is this
explain it, bro.
switch?
Explain
Yeah,
it.
no.
The fear.
The
The fear.
Oh, this is so funny. Wait, hold on.
No.
The fear.
Nah,
Hold
I'm
on.
not doing that. I'm not
Hold
doing
on. Wait. Before anything. It's funny because a little while ago you had said something about like, oh, like the different things that we work with or whatever, and I thought that you were low-key calling Eric a bitch, and now Eric is calling you guys a bitch. That was wild.
And Daniel and I actually had a conversation about this last night.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
Okay, so you're right? You're right on the fact that these are, dangerous animals, and
Yes.
you always got to be precautious. But when we hop out into action, I'm worried about myself. You know what I mean? And that's where it's at. And then, how do you feel when you hop in front of a water buffalo? And
For us, it was the male bang tang. That's the one fucking. I was like, yo, back up. When we got into like taking videos of the highland in the water.
oh yes.
Yeah, and the bang tang just came up. I was like, yo, Bryan, not doing that shit.
He's real because he starts shit.
No, you're
You start shit.
right on.
Yeah.
Wait. Go back. So you think we're more scared of mammals because we work with reptiles? Is that your ideology?
No. I just think it is funny that you guys will go in there with the Crocs and shit that can kill you a lot quicker than the stuff that I work with.
disagree though.
Yeah, I disagree.
I disagree.
Hold
They're on the they're like on the
They're
floor.
on the floor.
And then we have there's ways.
The pipe. You guys got the pipe.
Yeah. Whoa.
I guess.
Whoa, Eric. What do you mean right now?
No, I just think. Listen, it was just that day with the water buffalo.
Uh huh.
That was like, oh shit, like it's real like that. I don't know.
No, it
'Cause the thing
gets
is, like,
real.
here's my take on it. Both of them are dangerous as fuck. Just one of them is a little faster and a lot more silent when it comes to like coming
Yeah,
after
but
you.
you trying to say that I'm scared, bro?
No, bro.
I'm more willing to catch any of them fuckers. I could catch any of them
So am I.
fuckers.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm scared too.
Wildebeest. Bam. Bam.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna.
He's ready.
I'm gonna,
No,
for
you're
real.
not.
I am, actually.
When?
I don't know yet.
With the
but
wildebeest?
Why?
For just to know how to do it.
I'll be there for it.
Yeah, I'm catching either a zebra, wildebeest, something. I'm catching something.
Why? Why you
Give
keep
him
pushing
the
me over
mic,
there, bro?
dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, give me the fucking mic so I can fucking
Look,
talk.
hold up. Sidebar. This is crazy that like Eric, when he talks into the mic, he goes like this, and then when Chuck talks, he goes. He's like, this is my mic. Yeah. They need to make a 4-mic situation of this.
You can't connect them if you get two more?
No.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, you were saying, so you're trying to double dip into your situation and try to go more working with some of the mammal stuff?
So I want to be able to do something about So I think I've peaked in like
The crocodilians.
in everything else. Yeah, I think I've peaked. So that's one of the areas where I'm like, I could learn more. And one of them, like, I talked to my boss, and I was like, yo, you be catching shit? Like, he goes out and by hand catches shit. And I was like, next time you go, call me. Like, I want to learn. He's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And I was like, cool. I want to learn how to do it. I want to learn how to, like, even the king cobra. I don't really work with the king cobra, but I just want to learn it just so that I know. Because I've peaked. Those are the only few things that I can't do. I can get into almost any enclosure in there. It's like, it's nothing new. Dude, can you believe we're getting sponsored by the biggest reptile company yet?
I can. We just gotta tell Yoshii, see what he thinks.
All right, Yoshii.
Oh my god, this is not what it looks like.
This video is sponsored by Morph Market, the world's largest marketplace for reptiles, amphibians, and even arachnids. Buy directly from verified sellers. Whether you're a first-time keeper or a hobbyist, Morph Market connects you with the best in the hobby.
I use it for shipping.
Always use Morph Market for your next reptile. Let's keep on going.
All right, we all know reptiles need bugs. And what better place to look for your bugs than online, not just any place, at dubia.com. Because on there, not only can you find dubia roaches, you can find hornworms, you can find mealworms, and Discord roaches for your Florida folks. And while you're at it, you can go and scrolling through on their website. They also sell really awesome front open enclosures, super easy to build. So this is a nice example of one of their 4x2s, and I'm currently working on saving up to get some of their 4x4s, so these little carpet pythons can get nice and big and look awesome.
Interesting.
One really cool thing about where we work too is like we really do have a lot of like access to learn a lot of things that in the field is kind of difficult to find experience with. Mm-hmm. So that I'm also in a very similar boat, like with the stuff that I work with. Like I'm still new and I'm still learning. That's the part that makes it fulfilling for me. Mm-hmm. It's a completely new thing, and I'm learning as if I had never like. Oh, yeah. I feel like a little kid learning about all the animals again, because it's like I know what everything is. I know how they act, but it's like. The brain.
So
the brain is crazy.
So right now, this is your first job working with mammals?
Not my first job working with mammals. Like my other job before, I worked with like little critters and stuff like that, like possums and stuff.
Possums.
But this is like
Big
stuff that can hurt you bad.
What's something, I guess, you learned or didn't expect when you started working there that you were like, whoa, like that's how that works? Like in the sense of
Oh, I got one. So, I was surprised at how intuitive the giraffes are.
Giraffes.
I knew that they were smart, but like they're smart to the point where they start out thinking or not out thinking. Is that the word? What's the word? Outsmarting some of the training sessions. We always manage to get them under control, but like they know exactly what they want to do, and they know how to undercut and stuff like that, and it's really interesting.
Yeah.
And the personalities between each animal. You know, because like something that really did come very new to me is that with mammals, they're a lot more personality based. Like you can have two animals of the same species that act completely different. Whereas with reptiles, you can still get that, but it's a lot less common. But the amount, no, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because I saw it happen all the time. It's like night and day. Different animals, the way they act and stuff like that. And they act differently in ways that kind of go against what they're supposed to do as the animal they are. So it's really weird. And learning how to work with that and learning each specific animal and how to work with each specific animal, that's pretty cool. And what?
I was gonna say, like, have you ever trained a mammal?
Yeah, I trained the lemurs that are there.
How does that differ from reptiles? Like, what's the...
So different.
So different?
Yeah, I mean, some of those things will try and kill you. Some of them things, like he said, will try outsmart you. It's a lot more complex. Reptiles are very habit-oriented animals, so it's very easy. Like a croc, I say here, I give him food, he's going to remember that, you know?
Like, for example, would you say mammals get frustrated and, like, crocodilians really don't get frustrated like that?
They both get frustrated.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They both get frustrated. I think mammals would just... They're doing a lot more. Like a croc is either trying to get you or getting away. A mammal might try to get you, get away, try to kill you. It might just ignore you. It might tell you back up. It might try to punk you out. Like, it's different.
With mammals, they're a lot more unpredictable. Not to the point where like it's a wild card, but like with reptiles, there's always a logical reason as to why they're doing every single thing. The frustration, there's a logical reason for it. This and that and the other. With the mammals, there's a lot more that you could think about, or that they could think about for the reasons why they're acting that way.
Yeah, I think too with a croc or a gator, most reptiles you can like look at body language. You look at the eyes and they tell you. You can look at the legs and they tell you. With a mammal, you're looking at the ears, the eyes, the nose, the teeth, the hands, the everything. Everything means something. So it's a lot easier to mess up than a croc. A croc's either gonna kill you or it's gonna do the training. Either or. That's it.
Do you think like crocs and stuff? Do you guys think that they read people?
Oh,
like,
yes.
A lot, like
yes.
Better than we read them?
Something when I first started working there that like threw me for a spin was the idea of we do shows with these crocodilians and it'll be like training shows, right? If like let's say you go there one day and something as simple as maybe your arm hurts, so you're not gonna lift your shoulder up as much as usual. Maybe you stain your hands with ink or something like that. Those small differences might cause the show to change. Yeah, it might cause him to not understand what's in your hand, so he might think it's food, or maybe he understands that you're having a bad day, so he'll take advantage of that. So that's something they told me.
It's really similar too, because that's what I wondered too. Because we have to be so specific with our hand movements and our body movements with these things. I wonder if it'll be like the same situation. Because what I also noticed too, especially yesterday after something that happened, I was like, these animals, like, think about it. They don't have as much going on as we do, but we're there every single day.
You fucking suck with this mic.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying my best. Anyway, we are a big portion of...
Bro, what the fuck?
Where? How do I hold this?
Look, this. Whoa. This right here is the. Sorry, guys, you're getting inside baseball. This right here is the front of the microphone. This does not take any audio. This does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, man?
You're so stupid.
Eric's learning how to use a mic, guys.
Yeah, it's hard for me. Okay.
You ever had a YouTube channel when you were younger, buddy?
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, it's fire. Reptiverse.
Reptiverse. Oh, you do have a YouTube channel.
I got one video up.
Yeah.
Like 12 years ago. We'll see. I don't know if I'll do anything with that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
I have a question for you guys. All right, we're gonna tie it in a little bit to the reptile show. Okay, you guys in this field, what like? I already know Chuck's answer, and I kind of know Eric's answer. So I guess this is mainly on the back of you. Now that you're doing this kind of stuff, zookeeping, when you come to a show like this, is there anything that excites you? Is there anything you're looking for? Or now also, how have your ethics changed within keeping?
All right, for sure. So, just to break it down, yeah, I'm gonna come to these shows. It doesn't matter that I see these animals every day. At the end of the day, there's still animals out there that we can't have for a certain reason, or they're too small to keep or to display. So, yeah, I'm gonna be coming here. I'm gonna be checking out everything, Daytona shows, these shows. Like, it's really fun to still be part of the community. But what did we see? What Sicilian? What do they call it?
Yes, we saw Sicilian.
Yeah, they have some Sicilians here.
They're invasive in Florida?
Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, they're from like Central America, right? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Something like that.
What?
Mm-hmm. South Florida, buddy.
What? Oh, of course, South Florida.
The Petrite.
But
I mean.
But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna still come here and I'm still gonna check stuff out. Do I think about stuff a little bit differently? Maybe, but I would say it's not like I look down on the reptile keeping. I still keep. I still have New Caledonia geckos, I have ball pythons, I have bearded dragons, blue tongues. I still keep all the basic stuff. I like my hognose and all that. But at one point I do want to breed reptiles, and I do want to support the shows, and I still want to come here. So I think it's really cool to be involved. But yeah, I think it impacts. Everything you do impacts. Working at a reptile store changed how I view these reptile shows. Yeah. I didn't want to be the guy asking the certain questions that I didn't want to hear, or I wanted to look professional now because I work at a reptile store. But now I work at a zoo. I would say they cross sometimes. A lot of people that keep reptiles go to zoos, especially ones that are crocodile zoos or like alligator zoos. So they're going to want to go. And when they go there, those are the kinds of people that ask the best questions. So I come here, I still interact with the community. Now I have a different perspective that, once I didn't have. So the conversations are going to be different, but nothing negative, man. Like, I think there's a lot of negativity between, the conservation and the reptile keeping world. And I feel like there's always a middle ground we can find. We both like these animals.
Nah.
I knew you were gonna say that. There's two sides to everything, bro. You can't be so like limited in the mind when it comes to.
I can disprove you right now with facts. Let's go.
Because think about it.
Okay, go
There's
ahead.
captive bred projects on certain species of animals that are gonna be at one point not in the wild anymore. Now, is it
Name one.
axolotls?
Axolotls.
They're captive bred here.
They're captive bred
How
here.
many are in the wild?
They're like 1,000 or so.
1,000 or so. Okay, so when they're run out in the wild in Mexico, in the few lakes that they're at, who are they gonna look at to introduce them back?
Not the pet trade because because they make the morphs, because they make them the white ones, because they mess up the genes, because they make them glow in the dark.
Who's they?
The pet trade.
What about the other people?
What other people?
The ones that are in the pet trade but don't do the same thing as everybody else.
Well, only the ones in Mexico are able to do it. We can't do nothing. You can't send them back.
You can't send back what?
Axolotls.
Why?
Legal issues.
And then
because they're under CITES, you cannot send them back.
And what? They're under CITES? Mm-hmm. What if at one point it gets so bad that we need to reintroduce them?
It won't be from here.
All right, and
it won't be the pet trade.
And if they go extinct in the wild, and we can't introduce them, conditions are terrible. Global warming has made it so that it's too hot to have them live in the wild. Right, their habitat is defragmented. Right, where are they gonna exist? In the pet trade.
What does that help? This is why it doesn't matter. They're biologically dead. They're not going back to their environment. They're not in the system they're supposed to be in. The only benefit is that you have it in a cage.
So are tuataras that are in zoological facilities...
That's different.
Are they biologically dead?
Yes and no. Those are actually all owned by that country and they get released. That's a whole different project, but try again.
I feel like we can keep going because...
We can keep going forever.
It's going to change.
No, the pet trade will never be part of it because of the morphs, because of the inbreeding. There's no track of DNA. That's why they're never part of any reintroduction project.
And if I'm not mistaken, the captive axolotls we have are genetically...
I do remember that.
They can't, no, but they're in the
because
same
the
family.
wild ones don't look anything like
they use tiger salamander genes, right?
Probably, yeah. So... buddy, it's useless. It's useless
out there.
When it comes to conservation. So if you want conservation side to look at axolotls that way, they're gonna look at you like no, because they're in the field. They're never gonna see it in their field. They're never going to see them back. They're not getting reintroduced. They're just in the pet trade. Period. That's it.
Would you rather them dead?
Doesn't matter. They're biologically dead as it is.
All right, they're biologically dead, but you can always introduce them.
No,
back
you can't. Not from the pet trade. Not from the pet trade.
What about to zoos?
The zoos are the only ones.
Are zoos breeding them too, right?
Some of them.
So is that messed up?
They can't because they get it from the pet trade. Exactly. So right now. Okay. Let me give you a perfect example. The Orinoco in the back, the one we hatched.
Okay.
That Orinoco is supposed to be in a project to go back to the wild.
Right.
She got denied because her genetics are too closely similar because they bred
male and female, yeah.
The male and the female that are closely related. So that way, that one is not going back. It looks like any other Orinoco, but it's not going back because of it. Imagine what the pet trade does to it. There's no track record. There's no paperwork. Nobody's keeping track of anything. They're just making morphs, making them glow.
Making them glow is crazy.
I mean, straight up, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So the animal is if it's extinct, you can even say that it's still in captivity because of the hybridization and all that. They're just going to be extinct, period.
Can you imagine
so it's a horrible project.
An axolotl in the wild just glowing and you're just like, whoa! Finding the right substrate is a paramount part of reptile keeping. And if you're looking for the best cocoa option, we recommend Cocoa to Go. Cocoa can be used for reptiles, amphibians, and even plants, so they're perfect for any kind of setup. So we make sure to use Cocoa to Go. Let them know that the Reptiles With Podcast sent you. All right, I got, okay. Because we're going to wrap this up in a second. The last thing that I want to do is I want for people to, I guess, to know where to find you. And if you could talk about the animals that you are working with and your breeding projects and what kind of like your estimated trajectory with your career is going to be.
Oh, fire question, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. All right, so to start off, y'all can go find me on Instagram, BewilderedBryan. Y'all go check it out. These guys are haters over here, but they don't know who's next, bro. They don't know who's next.
I'm not hating. We're just because he texted me that he's changing his name.
I had to change it, y'all.
Yeah, he's trying to change it, and he texted me like a gazillion names. So I looked at him just to see which one of the gazillion. It was like 6, bro.
I just think it sounds funny.
I have 2 sets of names. I literally have 2 sets of names you sent me.
Wait, can we go through the names?
Oh my god!
All right.
It's gonna be 3 names. Watch, you're about to show them out.
While he's pulling that up.
So BewilderedBryan, y'all, on Instagram. I'm not really anywhere else, but yeah, overall, I've been looking into breeding hognose. I got 2 pairs I'm doing right now. They're both toxic condas, so it's gonna make toxic super condas. And I've been working with stuff like from JMG, Clover Reptiles, a couple of the locals. Oh, Ward's World Reptiles. Yeah. That's where I got my first hognose from. Sick. But besides that, of course, I'm working in a zoo right now. I'm going to school right now for zoology. I'm doing a separate certification on the side for GIS. And what I want to do is research at the end of the day. I want to obviously work at a zoo for the time being. And that's probably the best thing I could have asked for while I'm still in school. Doing that, graduating, I'm probably still going to be breeding reptiles. I'm still going to be passing by these Repticons. So projected date, I'd say they hatch around this time of the year. So next year, this time of the year, check me out, y'all. Oh. I'm also on Instagram. I have blooming.reptiles. That's where I have my hognose. Okay. Y'all should check it out. But that's me. I'll be around, hopefully, if Yoshii wants me back. If not, I'll still be here.
All right, now let's roast these names.
All right, so the first one sounds like he's starting a tanning salon, dude.
Okay, what is it?
Basking with Bryan.
That was crazy.
Basking with Bryan, yo. Y'all chilling with Bryan.
BewilderedBryan.
That's the one.
That's what we chose.
Yeah.
BewilderedBryan.
Okay.
That was corny.
Basking Bryan. Back to the tanning salon.
Okay.
No, that one was cool. That one's Baskin Bryan, like Baskin Robbins. Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all would have messed with that.
No.
That was
stop.
crazy.
Stop.
This guy, probably on marijuana, driving by a Dunkin' Donuts Baskin Robbins, and was like, "That's a good name."
I saw my name right there, and I thought it looked good. Thought it made sense.
I'm kidding.
The next one is my favorite one.
Which one?
Homo Bryan.
No, that's not true, bro. The next one.
Ice won't catch me, Bryan.
Oh my God.
It's done.
That's false, yo.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. This was the Reptiles With Podcast.
In the heart of the Caribbean, a silent predator is on the rise. This is the battle between nature and a new apex predator. That's why I will tell the story of the origin and effects of the reticulated python.